Hello everybody, welcome back to Fickle Fut. If you don't know why I have this team here up on the screen, go back and check out the last episode's Squad Builder. It'll explain everything for you. So we're going to go ahead and try to hop into a gold tournament here as we look for an opponent. And like I said, I'm really kind of excited about this team. There's a lot of really good, players in here with some really awesome stats all around. And we get matched up with Rocket Squad here, and it's kind of the perfect team to get started out with a formation that you're not really familiar with, as you see as it pops up here. He's just kind of all over the place. He's probably just started Ultimate Team, maybe has some free packs and just has random gold players here around his Bibiani, Javi Garcia, Sobadic, Martin Kelly. He also has Balzaretti over there in the left back, but really poor chemistry. Really kind of the perfect first team to try out this new formation and squad, and right away, just an easy goal, little ball roll to get away from the keeper, and Odom Wingy just slots it by him. And it started off with a nice pass from Bonnie. Again, like I said in the squad builder, he has really good short passing. Here, I just see that the keeper's probably going to throw it up there top and just pick him off, and check that out. Bonnie with the smash. Again, the keeper probably not a very good Kim, but I don't know if a 9 Kim keeper was going to stop that shot either. So only 9 in-game minutes into the game. We're already at 2-0, but we're not done yet. Babel to Odom Wingy, and then back to Babel. He does a nice little ball roll here, but it gets blocked by the defender, and then I couldn't get it by the keeper on that rebound shot. But it works its way over to Jansen, who goes back to the end line and whips it into our big strikers, but nothing really comes of it from there. But just a few minutes later, Babel doing work on that sideline again, and there's a rocket, but it hits the crossbar, and it only took a few in-game minutes to think, what if he was on 9 Kim? Maybe that would have went in. But look at these free kick stats from Jansen. 91, 90, 91. There was no way I was not going to take it with him from this right side. But as you can see, he brought a defender onto the line. And there's a little tip for you. You can just switch your players. It's going to reset the wall. It's going to reset their defenders and gives you a better opportunity. Unfortunately, I clipped the wall. He jumped just at the right time. But I win a corner. And again, with the good free kick stats, he's going to be taking it for me. And I just bossed through 2 center backs there, and Odom Wingy gets another goal. So we're up 3-0. Bonnie looks like he's getting ready to make it 4-0, but just shoots it wide. Probably should have took a little off of that, but with that really high shot power of his, I just want to smash it into the back of the net every time. Bonnie does some good work here on the end line, whips it in, and look at this by Diaby. Chests it down, volleys it before it gets to the ground, over the keeper's shoulder. That was just a great finish from Diaby, running all the way from his midfield position. Again, only a few minutes after that, Babel gets knocked over, regains possession, little fake shot, steps inside, takes a shot, but a pretty good save from the keeper there. Babel's doing pretty good work over there with only the 7 Kim on the wing. Again, whip it in, Odom Wingy, another header. So that gives him 2 goals in this game, both from headers. He's not even my big target man either, but he's doing work there. And at that point, this guy has had enough. 5-0 down in 30 minutes. And look at that for balance once this connection gets out of the way. Those 4 mid players, all 7.7, and they all did a little bit something different. Odom Wingy with a couple goals, Diaby with a goal, Bonnie with a goal, Johnson with a couple assists. So that's what I call balance in this new team. I know the team that I was facing wasn't very good, but you got to get started in the round of 16 one way, and not a better way than 11 shots, 90% shot accuracy, and putting up 5 in 30 minutes. So we're going to jump right back into the gold tournament, see who we get matched up with next time, and hopefully we have another good outcome just like we did in that first one. I didn't really have a lot of time to try everybody, but it seemed like it's a pretty solid squad right now. Kind of what I was thinking. There's a lot of really high stats for certain, positional players, and it just works out well together. So it's a pretty good squad that we got going right now. And we get matched up with Chief FC, who's got a pretty solid Serie A Liga BBVA hybrid with the likes of Barbo, Falcao, Muriel, El Shaarawy, Di Maria, Pepe, and Samuel in defense. And look at that. It's Balzaretti again. He was on the last team. He's on my team. Like I said, he's a pretty cheap option for, your Serie A hybrids, your Italian teams, anything like that. So, like I said, he has a pretty solid squad, so I was kind of worried, but I win a header off of that goal kick. Just a nice little over-the-top ball to Bonnie, and he slaps it into the bottom of the net. Took a lot off of it that time because I learned from the last game, kind of smashed it wide early. So I just kind of took the easy goal there, but just a few moments later, Babel's doing some work up on the top, goes back towards the end line and whips it in, and Johnson's there just to knot it home. And that's kind of my bread and butter goal when I need a goal in this game. I get a player up on the, on the sideline, work it down the end line, and cross it near post, and just knot in a header. It kind of gets the goalkeeper leaning one way, and you hit it passing the other. But just a few minutes later, Falcao smashes one near post. I don't think anyone's going to save that anytime. World-class player, and it kind of brought me back down to earth. I had 7 goals in the span of just a couple games there, and just 12 minutes in, he was able to get a pretty easy goal. Just kind of my defense was not set, so kind of brought me back down to earth. But hey, a few moments later, I'm just going to keep on trying to score. Some kind of chaos in the front. He wasn't able to clear it. Bonnie picks it up, and a little dummy from Odom Wingy, and he smashes it into the bottom of the net. So hey, we pull back another goal, up 3-1, and a few moments later, just going on the counter, Diaby with some space, and he just smashes it top right corner. That is just 2 great finishes from Diaby in the last 2 games. And still, only at 19 minutes in, Odom Wingy with a little dummy, ball roll to get by the keeper, and just kind of P-rolls it. I don't even know if that hit the back of the net. It just goes over the line. But 21 minutes in, and this guy is done again. So that's 2 rage quits in the last 2 games. Only about 50 minutes played, score 10, and Odom Wingy's got 4 of those goals. He's got a couple headers in the first one, a couple goals in this one. And look at that again. Look at that balance. 7.1 for those 4 middle players. That's back-to-back games where they all were doing a little bit of something else. But a pretty balanced win again. So, 50 minutes in, got 2 wins, going into the semifinals, and we're going to have to just see how we do from there. So make sure you come back, see how I finish off this tournament, and thanks for stopping by.